I really wanted to get some stress relief there. But we should check the stagecoach. Let's hit the wagon. What do you got for me, wagon? No fucking Hellion. You sons of bitches, give me a Hellion. Another Jester, another Plague Doctor, a Vestal. I mean, it's not terrible. Give me a damn Hellion, though. I want a Hellion. I think we'll let these guys, like, bleed off a little bit of stress. In the meantime, we'll go down and see if we can get a Jester. We actually have a Jester, chat. Clock Tower is our Jester. When it comes to fools, you know, we've got that covered. What are you? The Heartburst Hood. Bonus speed if you're low on health. Interesting, but not probably worth going after. Oh, you know what, chat? Upgrades, though. Upgrades. Blacksmith. We're close. I would prefer weapons to armor. I mean, I'd prefer both, but if I could choose weapons or armor, I'm taking weapons. We don't have enough portraits to afford a training regimen upgrade. That's unfortunate. Also, we kind of need to start saving portraits for Instructor Mastery 4. Those are things we need to buy the enhanced stagecoach thing where our recruits... Like, we get level 2 armor smithing, and we can get experienced recruits too, which is quite good. Then we have a chance at finding troopers who are 2nd level. More likely to get a Hellion if you upgraded your stagecoach. This is true, but we're a few deeds short there, chat. So... Jesus, we need Helen. We need Helen? What are we looking for, like Helen Keller? Helena Bonham Carter? Where are you going with that one, chat? Also, if you're praying to Yeezy, I mean, well, Kanye might answer. Never know. Fasting Seal. Bonus damage when starving. Oh, you take no HP damage from starving. You get 5 dodge, you get no stress from hunger. Don't. Actually, the Fasting Seal's pretty good. If we had a team that could go get that, I might go get it. Mostly because it has 6 deeds, but... Bloodthirst Ring is also decent. Got a level 2 boss here. What do you got? The Man, I would like to go get the Coven Signet because it's also very good. Minus 25% stress when you have the Crimson Curse. That would be great for Tinkerbell, who is our stress eater. You could devour stress at a huge discount. The Medic Screeves are actually pretty good. We may go get those Medic Screeves. It also gives us All Saints Day again. Medium length apprentice. Yeah, there's really nothing else for us to do. What are you, just a speedstone? No chance in hell we're doing that then. Let's go get this one. We should try and get Team Mark synergy. Oh, we put Slexi in to get rid of her tapeworm. Well, we have like some Mark synergies we can do without Slexi. So we'll go for Aerostorm. I think we'll take Protagonist on heals. Let's do... I keep forgetting Big J's rank 3. We got to get the rest of these guys to rank 3. We could take Mighty even though he is afflicted. That's not that big a deal. Instead, let's grab Yami James. That's like an abundance of healing, though. You know what? Protagonist, why don't you sit this one out, then? Attack Draw, you can take advantage of marked targets, right? Yeah, you got bonus damage versus marked. Let's take you. So we'll go Bounty Hunter in front, Attack Draw. And then maybe Clock? Yeah, let's do the Jester. That's fine. Bring you along. And this guy will help us manage our stress levels, which is pretty much all he's good for. Do we want to shift him to the front slot and have him open every fight with a finale? I think the answer to that question is yes, because otherwise I find finale pointless. I know you can charge it up and use it later in the battle, and yeah, it does catastrophic damage, but you have to solo like 6 times to make it worth a shit. Sometimes you can get lucky and just start with a critical and have it be an insta-gib. I'm very salty about the fact that they made... that they reduced finale, because having your Jester start things with the finale... 1, was like wildly inappropriate and thus entertaining to me, and 2, was just a good ability. So, Mr. Jester, what do we... We could give you bonus damage, but that feels like a waste. Is that a melee skill? Finale is melee. You know what? Alright, Mr. Jester. Let's give you a bonus to your melee damage by having you do a warrior's bracer, although it does lower your dodge. Can we then counter that dodge lowering with something that gives us dodge? Yes, we could put slippery boots on you. Sold. Arrowstorm, you're taking the Ancestor's Candle and the Crime Lords. I mean, you're set. Those are your things. What do you do? Bonus stun skill chance. We're not running any stun skills. The Quickening Satchel. You know what? That's okay. Worry Stone's never terrible. We're not really going to do a whole lot of melee damage with you. Bonus bleed skill chance is not really useful. What is this? Bonus move skill chance, move resist. We could make you unmovable. Or what we could do is just give you the Squidgy Tentacle and make you... I think we'll go for Squidgy. When in doubt, go Squidge. I don't want to penalize your dodge. Don't we have something that gives us a bonus to debuffs? That's debuff resist, though. I want something that makes my debuffs work better. Lowers your debuff resist. I guess we'll just give you a worry stone and a speed stone then, because we got nothing better. We have no trinkets for our occultist at all. It's the best we can do, chat. It's only an apprentice mission. You know what? I'm probably overthinking things. For a medium apprentice mission, we're gonna be fine. Do we need blood? No, nobody has the Crimson Curse, so let's skip that. What do we need? We need food. We also need 4 shovels. Give me a couple anti-venom, a couple bandages. We have a medicinal herb. 1 is probably enough. Medium length mission. Let's not forget the damn key this time, Pete. And give me... We'll take... Yeah, you know what? Give me 2 full stacks of torches. Probably fine. Don't forget the key this time. Last time we forgot the key, and it... Well, let's face it. It ravaged our buttholes. Probably cost us like 10,000 gold.
There is power in symbols. Collect the scattered scraps of faith.
There's power in symbols? You mean like the kind of symbols our jester bangs together? Little brass ones? Probably not what you were talking about. This dungeon setup really kind of sucks. Let's go south first and hope we can get scouting and see what's in this room and thus negate the need to go there. Bookshelf could have had a map on it. Yep, it could have, but mostly books are bad. Darkest Dungeon doesn't want you to read. Darkest Dungeon hates literacy. And there's a holy relic right here. So if there's a holy relic right there, what are the odds that there's also a holy relic down here? Basically 100%. Because if we don't check it, there's damn sure going to be one there. Also, fuck books again. Nobody touches tack draw. The man is immune to traps. Did I call it or did I call it, chat? I said, what are the odds? Basically 100%. And look at what happened.
Finding the stuff is only the first.
I know my darkest dungeon. I know how it's going to troll me. It trolls me oh so good, but at this point I can anticipate it. I can flip the script. I can turn it on its head. Be like, oh, you gonna troll me? Now who's trolled?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Pack has already been looted. Not a lot of enemies in this dungeon. Kind of the way I like it. I can appreciate that. Scouting, that's what we're looking for. It was a huge scout, too. So, obstacle, quest locate. Okay, well, there's our final. We could just loot and scoot this so fast. You know what? Yeah. Let's just go. We got all 3 holy relics. I say we just beat it.
Preventing passage.
I'll take your hunger prompt. Give me my other holy relic. We done. So how much more dungeon can we explore realistically? We might as well go do this room battle. We haven't even been in one fight.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Then we can pop out the door, grab a couple extra curios. We got the surprise. All right, give me that finale clock tower. That's my boy. So go for the finale and stab this woman in the heart. Wasn't exactly a heart stab, but it was a pretty good start. Arrow Storm cannot be stopped, though. He's unspeakably deadly.
As the fiend falls,
Hey, protagonist, the first sub. Welcome to the stream. Mark this man. We forgot to buy Yami James his appropriate skills, though. That was very bad. Clock Tower takes a little goblet of blood. Don't worry, he'll be able to fix that up himself. And he's going to have nothing better to do with his time, so let's go ahead and do that. Inspire yourself with a jaunty tune, Clock Tower. Not as jaunty as Perfidious Pete when he's carrying a flag, of course, but, you know, still relatively jaunty.
them all.
Yami can stab that man in the face. We can then chop his head off. You know, with the Bone Defender, I gotta wonder, is this a man who's like a defender made of bone, or does he defend bones? Like, is his goal to step in front of nut kicks and prevent people from taking catastrophic testicle damage? I'm assuming it's a testicle thing. I don't need these torches at all. Poke that. Yeah, protected with the Nightly Aura. Pack has a map inside that's largely completely useless for us. I don't suppose that could have been a critical scout that revealed the secret room? Of course not. Well, let's go here and we'll grab it. Nope. Not with this crew. These guys are not well suited for shambler smashing. No, thank you. I'm just gonna go. Don't mind me. I'll just be on my way. Discretion is oftentimes the better part of valor, chat. He who fights and runs away lives to run away another day.
The promise of safety.
So we're going to pop out and do exactly the same thing here again. We're just basically trying to curio gather. It's getting us fucking scraps, but still. 100 gold here, 100 gold there. Take your bookcases and go straight to hell, though. We'll take the free stress relief. But the bookcases and you can go straight to hell. Straight to hell. We'll go fight one last room battle, and then we're going to beat it. The only reason for the room battle is I need a place to camp. Hey, we can finally put one of these shovels to use. Smashy, smashy. Totally worth it. That actually paid for the adventure.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Forgot to restore my party order, though, to go for the... Oh, shit. Well, chat, we pushed our luck one room too far, because now somebody's going to wind up with the fucking Crimson Curse. I just know it. Somebody's walking out of here missing an ear or not being able to fuck anymore. We need to get a markdown from Yami James so that we can do murderous damage. Every single shot has come at our occultist. Every single one. Mark this man. Nobody blights my clock tower. Pete, you didn't go for the marked man in the back. I was trying to get this man before he gives us a chance to, like, catch the HIV again. Oh, here's our Crimson Curse, then. No? No Crimson... Oh, nobody curses Clock Tower! Acceptable. Also, thank you for moving that guy who's marked right to the front so I can go shit on him.
Press this advantage.
Not that guy. I mean, he did get shit on, but that's not who I was talking about. Give me some stress relief here. Don't gather the blood, though. Yeah, get dodged, chump. Throw a dagger in this man's heart. That is not a man, Pete, and he probably doesn't have a heart. You make a good point. Clock Tower's beard will save him. It is the thick and lustrous beard, I'm not gonna lie. Little deafening whine. Great, the one person that could hit him there is now dead. Aerostorm hacks another body. And Yammy James with the cleanup. And we found 2 vials of blood.
Seize this momentum. Push on.
Okay, we keep the firewood. So medicinal herbs, you're gone. Shovel, we don't need you anymore. Bandages, don't need you. There we go. I don't remember what the fountain is. I think it just heals us. That's fine. We're camping anyway. We came to this room to camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Circle in the dark, but what about a spiral and a spiral and a wheel within a wheel? Don't really need a random supply item. We don't really have a disease. Prevents nighttime ambush. Unspeakable commune. Gives everybody 7 stress. You know what? Worth it. And then mockery? No. Every rose has its thorn, though? Yeah. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. And we are stress-free. Hell yeah.
The way is lit.
Get pooped on, dungeon.
Clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
The beard is thick, lustrous, and recently severely diminished.
Dark.
That's the power of the beard, though. It has regenerative powers. Your beard is basically like the Wolverine of facial hairs. It doesn't matter how badly you hurt it, it'll come back. You can't stop the beard. So Arrow's a kleptomaniac, which is bad, but not the end of the world. It's bad, but not bad enough to pay to get rid of. Cave Scrounger, meh. Tough, pretty good. Thin-blooded, not a big deal. Cave Explorer also. You know what? Cave Explorer is actually pretty good. I like the bonus scouting chance ones because bonus scouting chance means more secret rooms.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled
Cloister is free. Transept Hall is free. Penance Hall is free. We're going to use all of those here on All Saints Day. Unless one of them is being hoarded by the fucking caretaker. I hate that guy so much. Fucking jerk. Get out of there. Alright. Patapon, you can Penance Hall. And then somebody can pray. Like, Warren, you're probably religious. You actually won't pray. Oh, you will only drink. Well then. You will never drink. Yeah, but will you pray? You will. We'll do that. Let's get that taken care of. Ornan, you know what? I think we are going to have you go get blitzed. So why don't you just get shit-faced? I want to get my premier team. I want to get their stress under control so we can send them back down into the Baron's courtyard. Back down to tangle with the Baron. Let's check the old stagecoach here. We've done it, chat. We've done it. The Colonel is an eagle eye. Cove is no big deal. I mean, see, this is how we know this is the Colonel. She's smart enough to fear the Cove. She knows that you just don't go there. Colonel has slow reflexes. Well, I have seen her play PUBG, and I'm not going to say that's necessarily totally inappropriate. Now I've got the Colonel. She has good camping skills, too. Pep Talk, Battle Trance, Reject the Gods, all those are excellent. Give me that Colonel. She's also high level, too. That's how you know it's definitely the Colonel.
Unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
I wouldn't mind picking up an Antiquarian, because there is one team build with an Antiquarian that I actually really like. It's where you go with Guard. You have Man-at-Arms, Guard, Antiquarian, and then you use Riposte on a Highwayman. The Highwayman, rather, okay, repeat that, Pete, because you're an idiot. So you have a riposte and a guard for the man-at-arms, and he can do it to basically whomever. But then you also have your highwaymen begin riposting, and then you force the antiquarian uses guard me to force him to guard her, so that basically you're getting riposte on every single attack. Every time the enemy does anything, they're getting riposted regardless of who they target. It's really quite deadly, especially with the riposte from the highwayman, because his does a shitload of damage. It's a good little team, and it doesn't really matter what the fourth slot is. Usually I take a healer just because I'm prone to that, so like a Vestal typically, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a Vestal. And in fact, it does, like a cultist tends to work better. Sorry, chat. It was like, I was trying, that's why I was stammering like that, because I've had to, like, I think I'm gonna sneeze for about the last 2 minutes, and I've just been waiting for my brain to finally realize, yes, in fact, I'm going to sneeze. You know how when you have to sneeze and your brain just doesn't work at all anymore? It's like, but the sneeze is coming. All other processes must be stopped while we set aside resources to go ahead and get the sneeze run through the tunnel here. Any other upgrades or anything else we want to do? We only have 10 busts. I'm looking at the clock. I'm thinking maybe we'll wrap this evening's stream up a little early and then maybe go a little longer on Friday. I don't really feel like we have time for another run. Blacksmith, can we get you? Not yet. We could do the furnace, which is interesting. We still don't have enough portraits. We could turn some busts into... What's the conversion ratio on bust to portraits, and how many portraits do we need? Actually, we need deeds, though. We need 20 deeds. So what's the conversion ratio on bust to deeds? Bust cannot be converted to deeds? No. 3 to 2. You know what? Can we get there? We can. Yeah, let's do it. We're not using bust for anything. We take this. We get armor smithing too. Just, hey, go away for a minute. Oh, shit. We don't have enough. We're 1 crest short. Damn it. All right. What's the conversion ratio on bust to crest then? 2 to 3. Done. No, I don't want to be in the guild, though. I want to be in the armor smith. There we go. Bam! Armor smithing 2. Beautiful. And now when we get some more deeds, we can actually upgrade our recruit. Well, if we had busts and crests, with all the busts we just wasted, we actually could have used that to upgrade to experienced recruits. But that's fine. Busts are fairly ubiquitous, and we only need 2. We'll come across some. We don't have the crest for it anyway. That's fine. Heroes of Resolve rank 2. That's beautiful. We got to get the Colonel into our next mission, but I think we'll have to do that next stream. I'm going to wrap this one up. We've come to a pretty good little stopping place here. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying Radiant mode. That's my one complaint about Darkest Dungeon Everfold. It's a great game, and I love it. I've played... I've done just about everything you can do in it. It's a really good game, but my only complaint has always been that it's really kind of long. Like, a campaign takes a really, really long time. Hashtag never go bust to crest. Wouldn't bust to crest be from breast to breast, though? I mean, the bust is definitely the breast, but if you were talking to a lady and you were like, hey, look at the crest on that, I mean, you'd probably be talking about her boobs, though, right? Maybe the crests are the nipples, since they're like the top of the boob? Is that what we're going bust to crest? And I kind of feel like if you're stroking one, going bust to crest sort of seems like the natural progression. I mean, the nipple is like the icing on the top of the boob. That's what it's there for. Like a cherry on the top of an ice cream sundae. It's the accent that really gives it that extra bam, just the extra panache, the extra flair. The nipple is flair for the chest, really. What was I talking about before chat distracted me with boobs? I honestly forgot, and it barely matters.